It's been amazing. Honestly, like my life is so good and I really do feel like everything is happening at the right time in the right place with the right people. I always equate the UFC to like the Olympics of MMA, and to to be going to the Olympics of MMA on UFC 300 against Holly Holm, like a legend in the sport. I'm just like I'm so excited. I'm so amped. Like this is the shit that gets me going and yeah, I'm ready.
Not that you fought like it, but were you having any motivational issues? Like, were you having trouble getting yourself excited for fights where it seemed like you were, where some of these women were not in the same league as you? And obviously now we're talking about Holly Holm, when
Mm,
presumably that's not the case. She is, like you said, a legend.
I mean, I wouldn't say like motivational issues, but I do feel at peace with my career. Like I'm a two-time Olympic champion, I'm a world champion, I'm a two-time PFL champion, and I really do just like in my heart personally feel like there's one last mountain to climb, and that's UFC gold, and that's what I'm coming for. That's what my goal is, and Holly Holm is a step to that.
What do you make of Holly? She has obviously accomplished so much. We know about the
Yeah,
Rousey fight. I mean, we obviously know everything she's done. She's 42 now. It seems like she's gearing up for one final push and see if she can
yeah,
get that belt. How do you view her as an opponent? I mean, is she like a slightly washed up Holly Holm? Is she still a
no.
badass that
Yeah.
can kill you in the ring? I
Mhm.
mean, what is she? What is Holly Holm?
No, I mean, listen, I think that Holly is the toughest fight in the division for me. I think that first of all, her boxing pedigree, her record, her she's fought all of the best girls. She's
Yeah.
always in the mix. She's always in the top. She's been around the sport for a long time. She's a super veteran. She knows what she's doing. She's a former champion. And she's an MMA fighter, like her grappling has gotten a lot better. Her footwork's top notch. Her fight IQ is through the roof. Like she is fucking good. She's great. She's one of the greats.
Yeah.
And I love it. Like I expect her to be the best version of Holly Holm on April 13th. And I'm going to come in there and I'm going to be the best version of Kayla Harrison. And that's what makes for great fights. That's what gets me excited. I know she's excited about it. Let's fucking go.
And the fans are excited. When you see the odds, because they have you as a heavy favorite,
Uh-huh.
what goes through your mind? Do you care about that? Does it matter? I mean, at the end of the day, it's just people guessing, right? But clearly somebody somewhere thinks that you are an overwhelming favorite here. Jeez. Stop making
um,
me feel and stop making me feel bad about myself.
have you been to the gym lately?
No? Do I look? What do you think? Where, like, I mean,
It's
it's the shirt
it's
though. It's
like it's February what? 2nd? You already gave up on New Year's resolutions, dude? Come on. Let's go. Um Yeah, no, to be honest with you, I'm like pretty much completely off social media and like checked out. I'm dialed in, I'm laser focused. Between all of the new responsibilities and my two children, like I'm either a very present, focused, determined fucking psycho fighter or I'm a very present, focused, loving mother. Like those are the two. I don't spend any time thinking about any of the other bullshit. So I don't care. I'm Thank you for thinking that I'm gonna win,
right.
and I'll prove you right on April 13th.
Right. Better to be they think you're going to win than they think you're going to lose, I guess. But
Yeah,
although it
yeah,
doesn't really matter at the end of the day,
that's
um,
right. We've got to get in the cage and
you got
find
to go
out, don't
do it
we?
no matter what. Talk to me about the weight, Kayla. Obviously, that I think, aside from just hey, Kayla's going to the UFC, the weight has been something that's been debated by all of these people. Can you do it? Can
Yeah,
you not do it? So you've tell me if I'm wrong here. You've done this at least twice, where you've tested yourself to see if you can make the weight. How did you feel the next day? And are you going to be 100% of the Kayla Harrison that we have all come to know and expect in the cage?
yeah. Listen, I think that there's this like giant misconception about my weight and like I think people think that I walk around at like 180 pounds or something. The reality is, I was fighting at 155 pounds and I was walking into the cage at maybe 160 pounds.
Oh
Like,
wow.
I don't get much bigger than 160. Like, if it's Christmas and I'm going ham, maybe I get to 165. But I was always the smaller opponent, the smaller fighter, and usually the less experienced fighter. And now, I don't believe in weight cutting, but now I'm going to do what everybody does and I'm going to be in the cage, and I'm going to be the bigger, faster, stronger, and more experienced fighter. So, um, yeah, is it going to suck? Yeah. Like, it's
Yeah.
not going to like enjoy, dieting and, like cutting, like there's no, but it's a chosen sacrifice, right?
Right.
Like we all have to make sacrifices. Either I'm sacrificing for shit that I don't want to do or things that I don't care about or someone else's dream or someone else's goal and like living this life that is not really meant for me, or I make a choice and I say, "No, this is what I want. This is who I am and I'm willing to make sacrifices for it every day." But yeah, I'm fucking ready. Like let's go. And I think too like I like it. I like
Do you like having people
big
doubt you a little bit, or doubt
big
if you can do it or make it?
big risk, big reward,
Yeah.
like I'm I'm all in. Like I'm fighting in the UFC 300 against Holly Holm at bantamweight. Like I couldn't be more all in on this. Like there are no more chips to lay on the table. I'm all fucking in.
That's for sure. Uh, the fight you've talked about so much, I know you've been asked about it by everybody, is Amanda Nunes. It seems like, and maybe tell me if I'm wrong here, it seems like Amanda's kind of indicating that it could be possible that she comes back in the future. One, was Amanda ever talked about with Dana and seriously as a possible opponent here? And is that what you're hoping in the
Yeah.
future happens?
Yeah, listen. I mean, Amanda is the greatest of all time. Like that's a fact. So, of course, I would love for that to happen. You know, um I'm not delusional enough to like just be thinking about that right now. My focus is like I said, I have a very big hill to climb. I'm the new kid on the block. I've got a lot to prove. I've got a lot to do. I've got my work boots on. I'm in the gym. I'm hungry. I'm staying humble. But of course, I've always said that and not out of a place of disrespect or like um that to me that's the highest compliment I could give her is like,
Yeah.
dude, you're the best. I want to get in the cage and fight. Like I want to find out what I'm made of
Right.
with you.
Do you see yourself being there for a long time, Kayla? Or like you said you had one final mountain was getting that gold. I mean, presumably you win this fight, you're right there, and obviously a title shot I would think could be the next fight for you. I mean, is it possible this is only like a 2-fight deal with the UFC, or do you see yourself being there for longer than that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to like jump in, jump out and be like,
Right.
okay, thanks, bye. Like I
Right.
still have things that I want to do.
Okay, good.
No, I want to solidify myself. My contract is longer than 2 fights
Good.
and
I hope it.
my goals are bigger than 2 fights. So
Well, Juco, I am so excited for you. I cannot wait to watch this. It's great. Has everyone been welcoming so far? Have people sort of been welcoming, like the other
yes,
fighters and stuff?
man. No, I really want to take a second and just say like all of the staff at the UFC, like from the doping team to the fight outfit, the
Yeah.
outfitting team to the PR team, like from top to bottom, everyone has been so awesome and welcoming and like easy to work with. It's like it's been really a joy and yeah, I know like I say it a lot, but my life couldn't be better right now. I'm super grateful. I'm super excited and I'm really really looking forward to this.